Hey guys, how you doing? Austin here. So, how are you? So, hey, sorry for this. I am trying to have I got some tech issues going on with my software. It's just been kind of one of those days. Let me know if you're here, if anybody can hear me. I'm trying to get this figured out here for you. All right, this is there. And then I need to, so this is me doing all of my, I use a different piece of software to go live, and my software that I usually use is not working. So drop in the chat if you guys can hear me. So we got 64. Drop in the chat. Are you there? Cool, 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 cool. So yeah, I had some significant tech issues going on this morning. So could not use my original software to go live, so I had to use a different piece of software. It's a whole thing. So cool. All right, everybody's here. All right, excellent. All right, cool. We got quite a few people in the house. Excellent. Jason's here. Easy Street, Jay. Cool. All right, cool. So here's what I'm doing, guys. And so I was on vacation last week, but I wanted to start live streaming. So my plan right now is, and this is for you guys, my plan is to start live streaming every day, Monday through Friday, and even Saturday, Sunday if I can, similar to what my buddy Zach's doing. Zach and I talked about this 2 weeks ago. We both agreed we wanted to get back to live streaming, and he's been able to do it because I was on vacation. So this is me initiating and taking action on that as well. And yeah, so here we go. So my goal is just to kind of be more involved with you guys, be more involved with my community and stuff like that. So here we go. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about. We've got some interesting things developing in the overall crypto market, in the stock market. There's some movement going on with stable coins and things like that could be a indicator that we might be kicking off a bull run of some type. And yeah, so we got that. So let me do this. I need to move this. This I'm not used to. This is a different piece of software that I use. Let me put this somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where to put this. Let me make myself a little bit smaller. Hold on. Like I said, for those of you guys who are waiting on me, I'm trying to figure out. I've had some tech issues. Of course, now that's not wanting to work. Oh, come on. Hold on, guys. Just bear with me. I use a different piece of software, and it just simply was not working this morning. All right, we're gonna do that right now, so you guys can see the chat and everything. So I'll put me down in that corner. You know what? Let me move it right here. So hey, this is the real life situation where you guys see what's really going on, all the magic behind the screen. All right, so let me see what I've got going on comments. So cool. All right, you guys are here. So let's walk around the park. So we've got a situation right now. Let me refresh this to kind of make sure we're getting the latest. So we're actually trending up right now, 0.1%. Bitcoin and Ethereum, trying to get some life to come into those guys. I'm not expecting a tremendous amount of movement in this right now. And if you look, let me pull this up where you guys can see this a little bit more. If you look at the chart, we've got this consolidation patterns going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum. But I want to show you guys something, and I did a video on this. It's going to come out later today. I know that Zach was talking about this on his live stream earlier, and but this is something that is really, really interesting and something that you guys need to be aware of. Okay, so there's a video coming out on this later today, but I wanted to show you this to you. Basically here's the question: is the market about to turn on? Yes or no? That's the question that we're all asking ourselves, right? We're all looking at each other, going, "Hey, what's going to happen here or not going to happen here?" Etc. And so, in that scenario, Tether unique address may indicate huge crypto move is imminent as Bitcoin hovers at 41,000. Okay, it's the stablecoin scenario that is interesting. So listen, look at this right here. Quote: stablecoins are finally beginning to move. Okay, and we've had a large increase of address activity, stablecoin activity. All right, and here we go. Basically, the platform highlighted, this was a piece of content talking about that on March 17th, 83,000, and on March 19th, 74,000, 2 large days of stablecoin address movement could be an indicator of people moving money out of stable coin and getting it ready to put it into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, whatever it may be. All right. Well, drop in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. Okay. But this is a real interesting piece of information. Also, there's a crypto.com wallet that had $200 million in USD in it, 200 million. And a large amount of that was transferred out, potentially in the indicator that there's money about to start flowing into potentially Bitcoin and Ethereum. What do you think? I mean, this is kind of interesting. It's interesting in the context that this could be something that we see that might be a big deal. Hey, real quick, I got to do something real quick. So let me know in the comments, what in the chat, what do you guys think? So hold on just a minute. I'm having to go over here. Hold on just a minute. Bear with me, guys. All right. Okay, sorry about that. I was having to do something real quick, clean up something. Okay, so yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is something? Do you think that this has got any merit to it? Does this have any legs to it? It could. Okay, so this is something I want you to be aware of, that there is movement going on in the stablecoin market that could be an indicator that there could be some movement happening in the overall market, kind of a get ready, there may be something coming. Now, if we look at kind of what's going on in the overall stock market, the futures were down. The Dow and the NASDAQ are now both down 156, 151% respectively, okay? And oil has started to move back up again. It was actually dropping a little bit on us and it's moved back up. Okay, so again, why does that matter? Well, the oil prices and to an extent stock market, what's going on with it is tied right now. There is a coupling effect going on here with crypto and the stock market. It is, guys. It is part of the equation, okay? And so right here, right now, you've got this continued what I'm kind of calling as a wet blanket, if you will, the wet blanket that is the Russia-Ukraine war. Russia is stepping up their attacks on civilians, I think, as potentially as a frustration point, meaning like the war is not going as well as Russia wanted it to, so now they're starting to attack civilian areas instead of just military strike points, right? And so, that's not good. It shows desperation. And I think that's kind of what you're seeing built into the market is the fear and the unknown around, what Russia is or is not going to do as it relates to the Ukraine, war. And so there is that. So we've got a lot of conflicting information here right now, which effectively to me almost nets out at the end of the day. We're kind of in this treading water pattern. Okay, so I got somebody who's asked, again, guys, I'm sorry. Basically, I cannot drop in comments and show you comments using this piece of software. Otherwise, I'd be pulling up comments, but I can't do that with the software that I'm using. So somebody asked, will Shiba rebound? Yeah, Shiba will rebound. I've said this in a bunch of videos, guys. Shiba will move up or down with the overall market. It has moved in accordance with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Any major token or coin is doing the exact same thing. I mean, you can see it right here. Look at the charts. I mean, Terra right here is up a little bit. Up a little bit. Cardano right there in line with the overall market. Avalanche is moving a little bit. Polkadot in line. Binance. Excuse me. That was Binance USD. Dogecoin. Dogecoin doing its thing. But right here, Shiba Inu is down 0.9%, right? Exactly in line with kind of what you're seeing as far as the aggregates right here, okay? By the way, I think I know why. You guys know on Saturday when Shiba Inu jumped 15+%, I'll show you why that happened. And this is really interesting. Let me show this to you. I think, and I did a video on this, by the way, video coming on this, but you guys are seeing it right here. So let me show you this. Right here. If you look at this, there was a whale on Saturday, guys, that did in one transaction $89 million worth of Shiba Inu on Saturday. One transaction. So if you're looking for why on Saturday did we bounce up to that 15 plus almost 15% move up on Saturday, there it is. Now that was enough to move the needle. 3.7 trillion Shiba Inu bought in one transaction. $89 million. Craziness. Crazy, 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 crazy. So yeah. Anyway. All right, let me see what else we got going on here. Thanks for the kudos, Evil Wabbit. I love that. That's a great screen name, Evil Wabbit. All right, there you go. Trivia question. Evil Wabbit. What was that from? This is a trivia question. What was the term Evil Wabbit? Wabbit. It's somebody's screen name over there that you can see, but what? I'll even give you a hint. What cartoon was Evil Wabbit from? This is an easy one. All right. Let's see what else we got here going on. Let me see. Just see what else we got going on here. And as far as comments go, Evil Wabbit. Drop in the comments. Let me know what cartoon Evil Wabbit from. What was it from? Guys, hit the like button if you would. I would appreciate it. Tell the YouTube algorithm that I'm here. So hit that. Please smash the like button if you would. All right. So Looney Tunes, you're close, Kenneth Perry. Close, Looney Tunes, but what specific cartoon? There it is. Lonnie Johnson wins. Elmer Fudd, right? Elmer Fudd. Larry Hale, Elmer Fudd. There we go. Yeah, Evil Wabbit. I grew up with Bugs Bunny. That was definitely in my era, right? Bugs Bunny. All right, here we go. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. Oh, yeah. So you guys know I follow the Fear and Greed Index big time. We're at a 30 right now. Okay, so right here we're at a 30. So we've moved up a little bit over the past 4 or 5 days. I think we were in the 25, 28 range. So we're gradually inching up. I don't expect us to move any major forward any major amount right now because of Russia, Ukraine, everything else going on, all that kind of stuff. So don't expect any major movements. All right, so let's see. Glenn, thanks for being here, man. Massive moves to SHIB is a strong play for ETH players. SHIB will double their ETH faster than ETH will. That's interesting. So one of my mods, Glenn, said the massive moves to SHIB is a strong play for Ethereum players, i.e. Ethereum whales. SHIB will double their ETH faster than ETH will. That's actually a really interesting point, Glenn. Thank you for pointing that out. That's a very interesting scenario. So what Glenn's basically saying is that, kind of going back to this scenario, right, where we had this whale who put $89 million in one transaction, bought $89 million worth of Shiba Inu. Why would they do that? Well, to Glenn's point, who's one of my moderators, to his point, it's like, hey, they look at it like if I put $89 million in this scenario, right, if I put $89 million into, say, Shiba Inu, is that going to make me more money than if I just leave it in Ethereum? The answer is probably yes. When you're talking about large volumes like this, they're looking at an aggregate. They're looking at, basically, will Shiba Inu go up faster in a shorter amount of time than it will take for me to double or to get a much larger percentage of return if I keep it in Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, we all know, is going to go up at some point. It's going to continue to do well as we get Ethereum 2.0 going on. We move away from proof of work. We go to proof of stake and all that kind of stuff. It's all going to be a game changer. But right here, right now, short term to midterm, maybe in the next 6 months, 3, 6, 12 months, it's probably at these levels with Shiba Inu, right? And I've said this in a bunch of videos, at these levels in the 2.302 range, 2.2, 2.3, we've had just whale after whale and money and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars flow into Shiba Inu. And these are not stupid people, if you will. These are people that have made a really, really, really good move, to have millions and millions and millions of dollars. All right. So, and I'm on record. I talk a lot about whales. You guys know I do. Okay. Peter Ferraro, Austin, do you think Shiba will delete a zero this year? I don't know, Peter. The X factor with that is where will SHIB will SHIB delete a zero, i.e. move over to that zero there. by the end of the year? That's a really, really interesting question. And the answer is possible. Now, I got to take you back in time. Our all-time high was when we hit an 8 and changed there. Our previous all-time high had been where we had a 3 here. Okay, so we're sitting fairly close to our previous all-time high, but our all-time high that we hit at the end of October was when we had an 8 in this range right here. Okay, so I think it's entirely possible for Shiba Inu to get back to that all-time high of an 8 in that scenario. And it's not a huge leap from there to move up from an 8 to go to burn that 0, delete a 0. The X factor within all of this, you guys know what I'm about to say, is the Russia-Ukraine war. What does or doesn't happen? It is the Russia-Ukraine war and the uncertainty globally to the global economic and stock market, crypto markets that is impacting crypto right now. If we didn't have the Russia-Ukraine war going on, firmly believe that we would absolutely have had more green days than we've had because of the uncertainty. We would not be sitting at a 30 in the fear and greed index. We wouldn't be, right? We had last week the Federal Reserve, they did their thing. They raised it 25 basis points. It was in line with what we were expecting, all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, if we didn't have Russia-Ukraine, Peter, to your question, I think it would be pretty straightforward with all of the catalysts that Shiba Inu has coming that, yeah, I think we would possibly burn a 0 and, move over. But with the Russia-Ukraine war, man, it's a hold and it's just kind of we got to hold and wait and see how this all plays out. And it's impacting, again, you're welcome to reuse that word, wet blanket. We literally have a wet blanket or just a weight on top of the entire crypto market that is the Russia-Ukraine war. Okay. So, thanks for the super chat. Pongo Inu, big supporters and love the content. Austin, thank you. Reversal and process. Pongo Inu. All right, thanks for that. Let me take a look real quickly. Pongo, thanks for the super chat. Pongo Inu, not here. All right, let me see. Let me go over to where I don't have a Dex tools up here, do I? Let me use this one right here. Don't try this at home, kids. Pongo. Come on, give it to me. Pongo Inu. There we go. Y'all ever notice how Dex Tools sometimes is kind of slow in loading? All right, so G, thanks for the super chat. Yeah, you guys have had a nice little run up, and then now you got a little bit of a sell-off happening. So you got a reversal in process. All right, yeah. I mean, so all-time highs right there. You got your 0016. So you got, what do you got? Market cap, 800,000. Wow. So 1,000 holders. Your liquidity, man, liquidity looks great as compared to market cap. So there you go. There's a shout out for Pongo Inu. So thanks for the super chat. There you go. Appreciate it. Okay. So let me see what else we got going on. Definitely. Okay, so let's try to get to 125 likes if you guys would. Smash the like button. I appreciate it. So thanks for the super chat, G. Hey, Ben, thanks for being in the house. Appreciate you being a mod for me. When this blows over, folk gonna hedge crypto like crazy is the only safe zone for many folk. Yeah, thanks for that, Ben. I agree. It's one of those crazy things where, it's just an odd thing. You saw me. I didn't know what I was going to say. That's what that was. It's just crazy how actually, quite frankly, the crypto market's doing pretty well despite the overall kind of state of the union of what is going on in the overall crypto market. Really, truly, right? It is. It's one of those things where, I think it's doing pretty well outside of what's going on. So somebody's asking me my thoughts on Shiba Doge. Huge fan. I have a partnership with Shiba Doge. Work with them a lot of times, and I own Shiba Doge, and it's one that I've definitely have liked and will continue to like. I think they're doing some really, really cool stuff. I think Shiba Doge is definitely a absolutely winning project. I mean, with their 888 year plan, and quite frankly, Shiba Doge, the people behind that are some of the brightest people that I have run across in a long time. So that is a very, very, very well-run project. Okay. So, hey, Austin, how's Bone looking today? Well, you know what? I don't know. Let's look at Bone. No, that's not it. Yeah, it is. Nope. That was bone. Let me look at this in a little bit. Hold on. Let me look. I'll look at it in just a minute. Somebody just dropped something I need to look at. Okay. So Austin, the Pongo community, appreciate you checking us out. We appreciate you and your community. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. So obviously Pongo is hitting and moving forward. So yeah, you guys go check out Pongo and see if it works for you. So I guess people were saying I've got to cover Terrarium ASAP. Yeah, I own Terrarium. I have bought Terrarium. Definitely a fan of Terra. I think that Terra is what they're doing is some really cool stuff. What Terrarium is doing, and what is it I want to say about Terrarium? What I really like about what Terrarium is doing is that they are going to. Oh, I know what it was. That they're going to basically, if a token has reflections, that they're going to accurately give you your reflections daily. That's a game changer. There is no other sorry, brain fart here. There is no other really good exchange that does that. So when Terrarium accomplishes that and actually brings that to light, that's a game changer. It's a game changer for us as token holders, but also it's a game changer for projects. So you're going to see a lot of projects, a lot of new community-based projects that have reflections and things like that built into their tokenomics. They're going to be like lining up for Terrarium. And I think Terrarium will become the go-to exchange, period. Especially for the community tokens and things like that. So I think that's to me the game changer for Terrarium. So yeah, look for some Terrarium coverage coming from my channel. I'm a massive fan. I think they're doing some pretty cool stuff. All right, so guys, what I'm going to do with you today is I'm in these live streams. I like to be here for about 30-45 minutes, and then I got to go on and do the rest of my day. You'd be shocked at how much I do every day. Just besides making videos, there's a lot that goes into running this business that most people don't know about. It's just crazy. You got to manage all the back end systems of the community and all this kind of stuff. So just wanted to kind of let you guys know that. And my plan is again to live stream Monday through Friday. Right now I'm going to do it at 9 a.m. Central Time. So that would be 10 a.m. East Coast time, 9 a.m. Dallas time, since I'm in Dallas, so Central Time. Yeah, cool. All right, Apecoin. Yeah, I knew somebody was going to ask me. I've got a video coming out on Apecoin later today. So Apecoin is interesting to me in that Apecoin is, I am beyond shocked at how Apecoin hit and has hit so hard. What I mean by that is it is hit and you saw it immediately be listed on major exchanges, and you see immediately metaverse organizations saying we will accept the Apecoin as part of our project. You also see projects lining up to utilize the Apecoin, like gaming projects, to start maybe utilizing Apecoin as the underlying token in their projects. It's crazy how quickly it has hit. It's crazy how it's hit. And so, cards on the table, I do not own any Apecoin. I'm thinking about buying it, and because I think that it's going to be one that I think is going to be here to stay. And what they're doing, I mean, let's just call it what it is. Bored Ape Yacht Club is the preeminent. It is the NFT collection. Period. End of story. Mutant Ape Yacht Club as well. And the marketing and the brand awareness that BAYC and now Apecoin has behind it is massive. And so it's going to be interesting to see it develop and kind of how it all plays out. Okay, so Trey, thanks for the super chat. Thoughts on Spell Token and Jasmine. So I haven't really been following either one of these, Trey. So let me look at this real quickly. So Spell Token, I'm aware of these, Trey. So let me look real quickly. So, wow, rank number 170, Spell Token. Hold on just a minute. Let me just kind of looking at this. So let me look at their website. Various interest-bearing crypto assets such as this. With this, you can borrow magic internet money, which is a stablecoin that you can swap for any other traditional. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I need to dig into this a bit more, Peter. I'm sorry, Trey. Thanks for the look at this. So I don't have enough to really kind of tell you what my opinion is. That's an interesting idea, what they're doing. So TVL, market cap, significant market cap. Let me look at the chart. Let me look at it from a 14-day. Wow. Spiked big time. Was that a nice consolidation level and just now massive spike up? It's interesting. I can't really give you an opinion on this one, Trey. It's interesting what they're doing. That's really all I got for you right this second. Jasmine, I'm definitely familiar with that one. Don't own either of these, by the way. Jasmine coin and down 2%, 30-day. Same kind of deal, massive spike up, long period of consolidation. I like when I see these kind of consolidation periods within a chart. If you guys can see that, I know I got my picture kind of in a different place. There we go. Yeah, these consolidation periods are really interesting to me. When you see that, to me, that's just showing really good support, really good consensus. And then obviously you kind of then you start ramping up and you get these massive spikes. Now it looks like right here it's beginning to kind of establish a new level, kind of a new support line moving forward from there. Very interesting. So let me look at this real quickly. Yep. Familiar with Jasmine a little bit, but not a lot, to be honest with you. It's one of those, there's a couple of guys I know put a lot of money into Jasmine. I haven't really done anything with it, and it's just I haven't had the bandwidth, quite frankly, to really look at this one. But I am familiar with it, and I've heard good things. I just haven't really, done a lot as far as looking at it and kind of getting into it. The chart looks good, and I made a market cap of 166. The chart does look good, So thanks for the super chat. Bradley, hey Austin, do you have any thoughts on Hex if you want to get in? So Hex, I have heard, has just been blowing up lately. Let me find Hex here in just a minute. I've had a few people telling me. I was out last week on vacation, and so haven't really had a chance to dig into. This can't be right. No, that's not right. Is this it, Hex? No, I don't think that's it. Somebody drop in. What's the symbol for Hex? Somebody drop in, Bradley, and then I'll look at it for you. Drop in there. So somebody drop in the symbol for Hex, if you would, and then I'll look at it. So I'll look at it then. All right. Wow, we got almost 300 people here. Cool. You guys, smash the like button if you would. I appreciate it. So guys, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start live streaming every single day, Monday through Friday for sure. Saturdays and Sundays will be kind of touch and go. But my plan is I want to really start. I really want to start, doing more of these things of that nature. So it is Hex. So I did look it up right. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I've heard a lot about Hex, and but I haven't dug into it. To be just a full disclosure, so I haven't really had a chance to really dig into this. But I've heard a tremendous amount about Hex. Stakes averages 38%. I mean, first blockchain CD. I've heard really good things about this, but I just haven't had time to really dig into this. So that's just full disclosure, guys. So Bradley, thanks for the super chat. What I'm hearing is really good things. Massive opportunities, and what they're doing is some really cool stuff. But that's about the sum total of where I'm at on that. So if you're thinking about it, definitely run it through your own due diligence, make sure it fits for you. But the staking and all that kind of stuff, extremely interesting. So Jerry, thanks for the super chat. What's my thoughts on Tonic? So same deal. Been out, man. When you go away from crypto for really kind of 1 week, man, you kind of you kind of lose the momentum a little bit, right? And when you're gone, it's crazy. So yeah, so it's one of those deals where I haven't had a chance to dig into Tonic, Jerry, honestly. So I haven't had a really big time to dig into that, and I've got to get into the Tonic's one that's on my list, Jerry. I've heard good things, same kind of deal, and I want to dig into that one a little bit more. Whoa, I don't need to go there. Hey, here we go. I clicked on that ad, didn't I? So that's what it was. So I haven't had a chance, Jerry. That's just full disclosure. So Sanaa, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. DCNS, they seem like a very professional setup. Thoughts? So DCNS hit last night, I believe. There was some people pinging me and this looks really, really good. I have not bought DCNS. This one hit last night. And so if you kind of look at this chart, it came out, hit, and then it's actually stabilized pretty nicely. So this consolidation factor here, Birdie, thanks for the super chat, by the way. This sideways factor here is looking pretty good. So, but look at this. I mean, it's early. You're only at 261 holders, total market cap of 2.4 million. Now, the liquidity, I'd like to see a little bit more liquidity in it. To be quite honest with you, that liquidity is a little low for me. But total market cap looks really good, and also respective of holders, etc. But outside of that, right this second, that's the sum total of what I know. I did not put money in. I thought about it just kind of maybe as a swing play or something like that. But no, that's really where I'm at on this, Birdie. But this, could be interesting. I think they're starting to get a little bit of traction. Maybe some AMAs coming with some other channels. I think maybe they may have an AMA coming with Sandstorm. I can't remember, but there's some channels coming. So interesting play though. I think it's I'm going to kind of wait and see. I want to see kind of what comes out of it. Right? It's real early on DCNS. So yeah, cool. Shiptoro, thanks baby girl. Shiptoro 100% up in one day. Yeah, you guys know I've started a relationship with Shiptoro. I have a partnership with them now. Going to cover more. I've got a video on Shiptoro coming today. But I really love what Shiptoro is doing with their flexonomics and how Shiptoro is embracing their community and really doing some cool stuff to change their tokenomics per community-driven voting mechanisms and things like that. So I love what I'm seeing there. Crypto Sharks, great stuff, Austin. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you on that. So yeah, guys, I'm going to give you guys about a 15-minute call on this. I'm only going to do these, I only want to probably do about a 45-minute stream. Come on, hang out with you. I kind of view these all as almost like a Q&A, but also kind of just hang out with you guys and let you guys, hang out with me a little bit. I am going to do something kind of similar to what Zach was doing. Every now and then I'll throw the link out for you guys to come on and join me. But that's using my other software that I was using, StreamYard, that would not work this morning. So I've got some problems going on with some tech issues. So when I get that all fixed, I'm going to work where you guys can, I'll bring regular people on and you guys can ask me questions and stuff like that. So that's coming. All right. So just know that is what I want to do for you. All right. And I genuinely want to tell you guys, thank you. Thank you for continuing to support me, to support my channel. Thank you for right now hanging out with me and just, it's cool. And I genuinely appreciate you. So thank you very much. Okay. So Jake Gagan's going to do his first Twitter space Wednesday about Shinjiro, women dev. She is awesome. Cool. I didn't know that, John. So thanks for that. I haven't talked to Jake since I've been back from vacation. So I love Jake. He does some good stuff. Good guy. Good people. So got some people. Oh, hit me up on Telegram. Okay, cool. All right. Hey Austin, do you own a Shiboshi? I do not. I was not able to mint a Shiboshi. I was not able to get to mint one. So I was not able to get one. So I would have liked to have gotten one. So, all right, what else we got going on here? So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys about a 5-minute call, and then I'm gonna bounce out and do my thing. Somebody's hit me up in the Shiptoro Telegram. Thanks for that. That's cool. So I got people that are like on the Shiptoro Telegram saying, "Hey, thanks for mentioning us." Yeah, that's cool. I think Shiptoro is doing some really, really, really cool stuff. Okay, so what else do you guys want to talk about? Let's see. What else do y'all want to talk about? Luna 1 is pre-distribution. Yeah, I haven't really heard much about that, but Luna 1, there's some people dropping in some comments on Luna 1 pre-distribution. Interesting. Go check that one out. Let's see what else we got going on. Robinhood and Shiba Inu will explode. Yeah, if Robinhood ever gets off their ass and does something with that. What's my possibilities with Shiba Burns? You know, it's interesting. I want to see that really gain some traction. Obviously, I think that would be a really, really cool thing. I really do. Adam, Cardano is going up. Yeah, I know. It's nice to see Cardano. You guys know I own Cardano, and it's nice to see him do something. You know, but here's the thing, guys. Remember, again, it's up 12%. It's up almost 13 in the last 7 days. It's one of those things where I don't expect a lot to happen right here, right now in the short term. Now, if we get some catalyst moving, you know, maybe we kickstart Bitcoin, Ethereum, which will kickstart everything. It's just this damn war, which outside of the horrific nature of what is going on there, which, you know, I've said publicly is horrible. But beyond that, man, it's just it's just this wet blanket. It's just this with going on with everything. Victor's asking about Volt Inu. Massive fan. Got some videos coming from Volt. That is a extremely well run project, and I love what they're doing. Okay, yeah, love what they're doing. So Eddie, Discord, do you do buy sell calls and show your portfolio? Thinking of joining. Okay, so Eddie, thanks for that. So Eddie, I'm revamping my Patreon Discord stuff as we speak, and moving to a model where we're going to do a weekly newsletter. And that weekly newsletter is going to be like a bunch of cool content about new opportunities and new tokens and new coins, but it'll be across the gamut, all the way from kind of blue chip stuff like Solana and things like that, all the way down to community tokens, all the way down to brand new tokens. So that's something that I am implementing in the very near future. Eddie, I think you asked me this question. And so... yeah, so that's kind of how I'm going to be moving forward with my Patreon/Discord scenario. It's going to be a newsletter model, and going to be a lot of me throwing information at you guys that with highlighting new tokens and new coins and things like that. And so yeah, that's going to be what I'm going to be. That's my plan, is to do that. Okay. Foxy finally showed up. She said, quote, damn it, I was waiting on the other stream. Yeah, I know, Foxy. I tried to use StreamYard, and StreamYard wouldn't work, so I had to go to OBS. So sorry for that. I was trying to get you guys over here, but it was a crazy thing. And so sorry about that. I had some tech issues. So Eddie, so I need to join Patreon, correct? Yeah, it's going to be delivered through the Patreon, and that link's in the description below. It's that $20 a month scenario if you're interested in that, Eddie. But yeah, it's something that I'm revamping, and I'm trying to figure out. I'm always in this deal where I want to deliver really good content, and I think, and I've looked around, and I think what the best way to do that is kind of where people start to know that every week there's a newsletter coming that's going to highlight things and things like that. Okay. And I got out of bed for you, Foxy. Yeah. Thanks for that, Foxy. I appreciate you getting out of bed. I'm kidding. You know that. Okay. So guys, I'm going to give you guys like 5-7 minute calls. So please ask me any questions. Hey, have y'all ever had these? These are beyond cool. I'm a big pistachio fan. So have you ever had these? Like right here, they are from Wonderful, but they are chili roasted pistachios. These are great. I just have a bag of these. Hey, this live stream brought to you by Wonderful chili roasted pistachios. Okay. Okay, we got a live super chat from Dark Saul. Is Piccolo still a good token? I think Piccolo is a good token, a project that they're reinventing themselves. I think they had a great Dubai show. I think they've got to execute. They're continuing to work and do everything they can to continue to evolve. And I think it's going to take time. And so yeah, I think Piccolo Inu is good over a long-term scenario. I think they're going to win. I think eventually it's going to do well. I guess I shouldn't eat while I'm talking, right? So I'll put those up. Hold on. Mohammed, thanks for the super chat. Hey, Austin, you should check out Asuna Token. They're about to get listed on XT Exchange. It's their first exchange. So much potential. Thanks for that, Mohammed. I have heard of Asuna, and I know it has hit. It's got a lot of. It's definitely got a lot of interest around it. I haven't had time to look at it. Like I said, I've literally been gone for the last week, and in crypto, when you're out for like 7 days, it was tough. I was in the Caribbean with not great internet, and so it was a struggle even for me to get 1 or 2 videos up a day. So I'm gonna really dig into everything this week and get caught back up on projects and things like that. And Asuna, I continue to hear good things about, and that's the sum total of what I know. So right now, let me see. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up with that. So thank you for coming and spending some time with me. I really appreciate you, and thanks for the super chats. Wasn't expecting that, but I appreciate you coming out. And like I said, my plan is to do these every day. If I can get my StreamYard software tech issues figured out, I will be opening up occasionally live streams to everyday peoples who want to come on and hang out with me and talk crypto. And I love what my buddy Zach has done with that and bringing on people just to hang out and talk. And really, because it's really what it's about, guys, is truly it's about community. And that's what I give a damn about. I give a damn about my community, you guys, my subscribers and patrons, and the people who follow me on Twitter, and the people that get what I'm trying to do. I get called out every now and then for being, people calling me this or that, and people trying to drag my name through the mud. And that's a part of where I'm at, sitting in this seat, and I get that. But what I care about and what I give a darn about is I care about community, and I care about, helping you guys as much as I can. Yes, I take sponsorship videos. I do. I've always been very open and upfront about that. Yes, I have a Patreon group. Yes, my patrons historically have gotten, information about new deals that I've signed and things like that. I'm not doing that as much. Like right now, like when I signed when I did the deal with Shiptoro, I let my patrons know that, hey, I basically am doing a deal with Shiptoro. It's not like I told them to go buy it. Okay, I don't do that. And so I've always been the guy who said, hey, this is a good project, or that's not a good project, or if I'm working a deal or not working a deal, or whatever it is. But I will also tell you that this is a business, and that the vast majority of crypto projects out there die. And they die because they don't get exposure. They die because they don't have eyeballs on them. And you guys have blessed me with a channel and a voice and listened to me. And so I've always looked at that like, if you look at projects, why do they have marketing wallets? Why does a project have a marketing wallet? A project has a marketing wallet so that they can go out and market themselves. How do they market themselves? They need to go out and find the audience. Where are the audiences? You are the audience, and us influencers, which I don't even consider myself to be that. I don't consider myself to be an influencer. I consider myself to be, a guy who happens to have a YouTube channel and loves talking about crypto every day. But that's how they get exposure. And so I would always remind you of that. And that I bust my ass every single day to not bring you projects that are bad. And if I do talk about a project on my channel, it has to have passed, TARP and those guys. And we look at their contract, and we look at, are they doxed, and all these kind of things before we even, think about, doing a deal and bringing them to you. Again, I'm just giving you guys full disclosure. And so, my name's going to get dragged through the mud every now and then, and I know that it happens. That's part of it. But those people who really know me and get it know that I actually really care about you guys. But this is also a business. And so there's people that don't like that, and I'm sorry. But I'm always upfront about it. Okay. So with all that said, truly, sincerely, thank you for giving me a voice and for being here and for spending some time with me. I genuinely appreciate you. So have a good one, and I get more videos coming out throughout the day. I'm back to my regular schedule. I'm going to be more videos every single day coming out, live streams, all that kind of stuff. As always, I appreciate you. Have a good one, and go make some money. I'll see you.